Good morning. My name is Bartek, and I would like to say hello on second part of Xopero Sales Professional, second out of 3 parts of commercial training. After this episode, each of you will get a questionnaire with questions related to the main topic of this training. If you take part in every training and you answer all questions correctly, at the very end of the whole training session, you will get a certificate that will confirm you took part in such trainings and you acquired knowledge about Xopero solutions, what kind of products we provide, what is the licensing model, and basically about that we were talking last time. Today's webinar will be on Xopero QNAP appliance and Xopero backup and restore. What are the key selling points and how to compete other vendors? About that, we will focus on today's session. Next week, during next session, we will focus on Xopero Cloud, why your customer even should go to the cloud and how to win with other cloud vendors. You will also get a little bit more familiar with the topic how to create a customer account in just a few seconds, thanks to our very special web platform, which is Xopero Cloud Management. So let's get started. And for those who doesn't know much about Xopero software, it's good to say that Xopero software is one of the leading European backup solution producer with over 10 years of experience in that field. Xopero has its root in telcos and MSPs, so with full confidence I can say we know the drill. And I can say right now that Xopero protects hundreds of thousands of customers and devices all over the world. As some of you already know, Xopero software is also the only backup solution provider or producer within its technology alliance. It simply shows the importance of situation nowadays, especially nowadays. Only having one data protection solution is not enough. Everyone needs backup as well. Nowadays, almost everyone has backup, you may say, but who exactly is everyone? How we can define or what kind of customers we can distinguish? Let's find out. As I asked you just before, who exactly is everyone? Let's categorize customers, Xopero customers. Well, accordingly to ESET statistics, around 95% of ESET customers are SOHO and SMB customers or users. So these users are below 200, 250 seats. In case of our customers, there is exactly the same situation. If we take under consideration particular customers' need, what we can observe? Well, that main desire of SOHO users is simplicity. They want to keep the data as safe and as simply as possible. Data protection solution needs to be intuitive and user-friendly, but at the end of the day, it needs to be effective. On the mature markets, small customers can distinguish differences between cloud backup, cloud storage, and sync and share platform. On less mature markets, the situation is slightly different. You have to explain the values of professional backup solution. Small customers doesn't know much about IT. That is why they outsource these services to you. The best part of working with small customers is that once you purchase a single solution, they stay with it. They renew it monthly or annually subscription regularly. It simply gives you the guarantee that customers which is acquired once, he will let you make money and recurrency revenue next year, and next year. At the end of 2019, Xopero conducted some, let's say, survey internally to find out how many of customers are renewing cloud backup subscription. And the result was really great. Around 97, 98 of customers renew subscription each year, which is really great number. If we take a look at SMB, we can say that awareness is rising and the needs are rising as well. They have some databases. They have bigger needs in terms of disaster recovery, of course. Of course, we have enterprise customers too. These deals always, it always takes longer time to close it with success. These deals never includes only one piece of IT puzzle. Usually, backup implementation is related with implementing some other IT elements. But anyway, I will stick to this 90-95% of customers, SOHO and SMB. We focus on these customers, and for them, we have really great solution. Okay, what exactly these customers needs to protect? As you can see, Xopero protects following devices. Endpoints. From endpoint, we backup files and folders, Outlook, and HDD image. We backup physical servers. And if we talk about physical servers, we talk about backup of files and folders, but also databases such as MSSQL, MySQL, PostgreSQL, and Firebird. We protect Exchange servers, network locations, and other applications, as well as HDD image backup. If we talk about virtual machines, we can go both ways. Xopero can protect virtual machines as images, or we can go deeper into particular virtual machines to perform more granular backup. It's up to you. And if we talk about virtual machines, it's good to know that we support two main players in this field. By that I mean, of course, Microsoft Hyper-V and VMware. As I said, no matter to which group of customers your customers can be included, there is a good solution to this customer. What is really interesting in all of our backup solutions is that they are similar to each other. So if you get familiar with one product, you know all three of them. Every product is based on exactly the same backup technology. It's easy to migrate the customer, or it's easy to migrate yourself from one product to another. And they have almost the same user's interface, and thanks to the same technology, they can perform exactly the same type of backup. So what we can protect? As I said before, we can protect endpoints, physical servers with databases and virtual machines. We can create a so-called two-layered backup, file level backup and image level backup. That combination gives you flexibility that cannot be found in any other solution. But the most important case in terms of backup solution is security. All data is encrypted with AES 256 algorithm before data leaves the device. It's very important. All data are encrypted before leaving the device. Once the encryption is done, data is transmitted to storage via SSL certificate. So you are sure that your customer's data is simply safe. Okay, now let's focus for a while on Xopero on-premise backup solutions. First of all, what kind of on-premise backup solutions we have to offer? Let's meet Xopero on-premise solutions. Xopero Backup and Restore, and Xopero QNAP appliance. Xopero Backup and Restore is a software backup solution which can be deployed on any storage with Windows environment. If you have customer who doesn't use QNAP at all, just go with Xopero Backup and Restore. On the other hand, Xopero QNAP appliance is an integrated solution which combines software and hardware in one piece. However, it is unique backup appliance as there is no other backup software that can protect the entire IT infrastructure, including endpoints, servers, and virtual machines, and which can be installed, deployed directly on QNAP device. And still, you can use your QNAP as usual, so you can use all other functionalities of QNAP. Both products assume no storage limitation. This is a huge competitive advantage in comparison to other backup vendors. Both products assume no storage limitation. It means that the space for backup is defined by the user and its storage capabilities. For example, the bigger your QNAP is, the more backup you can make. The only limitation is in the disk space and number of bays in the storage. So the backup solution can grow with your customer's needs. The solution is flexible and fully, let's say, scalable. The user can enlarge the infrastructure, add new users, new devices to backup, and so on. Both solutions are centrally managed and provide the disaster recovery and image restore features. And both are easy to use with quite user-friendly interface and easy to understand licensing model. So my proposition. Now let's take a look at advantages of Xopero on-premise solution. And basically, I'm aware that it's very hard to go to the end customer with the new product in your offer when you're not sure how to compete with other brands, other vendors. That is why in following screens, I will explain what are the benefits, key selling points, and advantages of using Xopero on-premise solutions. So, the first thing that you will be looking at when it comes to local backup solution is installation and configuration, as this is the moment when the customer has the first touch with the product. That's why we strive to keep it as simple as possible. So we are talking here not only about the double-click installation and pressing next process, but also about configuration and data storages, connecting additional storages, and setting everything to be ready to perform the first backup. Once you install Xopero on your backup server, QNAP or Windows server, you are ready to drop backup agents to particular devices you would like to protect: endpoints, PCs, laptops, physical servers, and virtual machines as well. And basically, at this stage, I can say that your job is done. Your customer's environment is ready to be protected by Xopero. Management Center application is a huge advantage, is a huge tool, always included to any license your customer purchases. Thanks to this application, you as a reseller or IT administrator, you are able to manage backups, define retention, restore data to customer devices, get access to backup logs, or even send us a support report directly to our technical support team. So in one place, you have let's say full knowledge about backup performed by your customer. It's good to have such solution in hands. Another advantage of Xopero local solution is our disaster recovery technology, which we call smart recovery or smart technology. Now just imagine what would you do if your customer, or your customer when his computer or server goes down and stopped working. It happens quite often, so you need to be prepared for such solution. The cure is as simple as possible. As I said, Xopero performs two-layered backup. So first of all, we always protect single files, single folders, but it's always good to have HD image level backup performed. Why? This is basically this is why. Just if your customer's computer or server went down, just simply go to Management Center console, choose Smart Recovery, and run your customer's computer or server as a virtual machine directly from your backup server. And this backup server can be QNAP or Windows Server. Thanks to such feature, you will be able to keep the business continuity still alive without unnecessary downtime. With just few clicks, within just few clicks, your customers is able to continue his job. And from commercial point of view, it's super important that to use such tool. You don't need to purchase any additional, let's say, feature or any additional license. Nothing. It's already included, so it's huge advantage, as I said, comparing to other vendors who, for such functionality, will charge you extra money. Okay, so just a few moments ago, I talked about running a destroyed device as a virtual machine. But what you need to do when customers requires that destroyed device needs to be restored with all the resources, like operating system, like all files, applications, and so on. You can use our special tool, which is Smart Virtualization Stick, which will allow you to plug into memory stick into new computer, log into your backup server, select your HDD image you would like to restore onto new computer, and again, your job is done. Restore process is running. But it's even more important, you are able to restore HDD image onto a completely different device. So feel free to bring to your customer new and or different device and deploy on it his old operating system with all on it: files, applications, settings, passwords, and so on. Easy, smooth, and fast. And as I said, this technology developed by our team is still included in any on-premise license. In addition, we provide a great feature, which is called Xopero Image Tool. This tool allows you to convert your backup image into the different formats, so you can run it in a popular virtualizers like Microsoft Hyper-V, VMware, or even VirtualBox. So feel free to move your customer's environment from physical to virtual, from virtual to physical, and so on. This tool is a very useful feature, especially when customers will plan to move his environment from Hyper-V to VMware or VMware to Hyper-V in the future. So without any additional license, without any additional work from your point of view, you will be ready for this, let's say, operation. And basically, thanks to it, you can accelerate whole process and make it as simply as possible. All the advantages of Xopero QNAP appliance and Xopero Backup and Restore can be described by sentence: one solution, multi-layer protection. Thanks to this combination, user can select specific files, applications, and databases to backup. Why? Simply to make restore process faster and easier. Once you or your customer lost just one file, one single file, you can restore it, this particular single file. Fast, smooth, easy way. But what about second layer? Well, by that I mean protecting devices as a one copy with operating system, all applications, all files, databases, settings, drivers, and so on. You may ask why? Well, basically only HDD image backup gives you so much of functionalities you can go with. For example, to sum up, Smart Recovery. By that I mean running your HDD image as a virtual machine directly from storage. Your computer is down. Run it as a virtual machine. It's just few clicks away. Xopero Image Tool. You just need to move from physical to virtual environment. That's not a problem. Thanks to Xopero image tool, you can convert your HDD image backup, so image of physical machine, to VHD, VHDX, VMDK format, and smart virtualization stick. Need to make bare metal restore, or your QNAP is simply too weak to run a virtual machine? It's not a problem. Just plug smart virtualization stick to your efficient computer and run virtual machine, or use smart virtualization stick to restore image to bare metal to bare device without anything on it, just empty hard disk drive. And several times you asked me and my colleagues to compare Xopero with other backup vendors. I decided to compare Xopero to Vim, and results is visible on the current screen. As you can see, there are several advantages of Xopero, such as Xopero creates a backup appliance with QNAP and is in strong cooperation with ESET. So we have the ESET technological alliance still going. We have just one console which allows you to manage entire infrastructure. One tool to rule the world. In case of Vim, we have several managing consoles. One for virtual environment, and second one for physical environment. We provide the full encryption. By that I mean, of course, encrypted backup, but encrypted data sharing as well. So we can share data with some other co-workers, also in an encrypted way. Moreover, Xopero is able to protect encrypted partitions and set up number of CPU cores dedicated to backup process. As far as I know, Vim is not able to do so. Thanks to our technology, Smart Virtualization Stick, Xopero offers flexible migration from physical to virtual, from virtual to physical, and so on. And just to let you keep in mind that just after the webinar, you will get separate PDFs with battle cards of Xopero with other vendors too. And basically now just few words about licensing. It's also extremely easy to follow. Licenses are divided in 3 different groups: endpoint agent, server agent, basic and pro, and virtual agent. All you need to do is figure out how many computers, physical servers, and physical hosts with virtual machines your customers need to back up, and basically you are ready to make the offer to your client. Just keep in mind that endpoint agent is able to protect HDD images, selected files and folders, and down. Server agent is able to protect HDD images, files and folders, databases, MS SQL, MySQL, PostgreSQL, and Firebird, as well as system state backup. And virtual machine is able to protect, this is quite interesting license, because virtual agent is able to protect unlimited number of virtual machines which are installed on a single physical host. So if your customer has just one physical host with several virtual machines on it, you just need one virtual agent to protect all these virtual machines. As I said, especially virtual agent is huge advantage in comparison to other vendors like Vim, for example. It allows you to protect unlimited number of virtual machines as long as the number of purchased licenses is equal to number of physical hosts. It also supports a free version of VMware. As far as I know, Vim does not. And basically, at the end, I would like to say a few words about how we do support our resellers on each market. To make long story short, if you feel that your knowledge is not sufficient to talk to a customer about Xopero deeper than usual, just let us know, and we can conduct for you a sales training, or even we can make a conf call with your customer to answer all his questions. The same thing is with the technical support. If you can make a TeamViewer connection with you or your customer to prepare, we can make the TeamViewer connection with you or your customer to prepare the environment, install Xopero, to perform basic configuration, set up first backup sets, and run it just to make sure everything is done well. Our marketing department, on the other hand, is able to provide you all the material, all the marketing material, brochures, docs, etc. We can also conduct a webinar for your resellers if you are a distributor, or your end customers if you are resellers. So do not hesitate to use our knowledge base. You can find it. You can find over there a lot of manuals, step-by-step instructions, and the knowledge base is available under support with double P, support at xopero.com. And basically, to sum up today's meeting, I just would like to mention few the most important key selling points. User-friendly interface. So basically, you don't need PhD to manage Xopero. You can protect your customers on multiple levels: file level, application level, and image level. That way you can ensure customer that his business continuity is guaranteed, thanks to Xopero's unique disaster recovery technology. Competitive prices. About that, I have just said few words. Xopero team would love to be involved in each sales POC, proof of concept process, just to support you and push Xopero sales. So if you need our help, do not hesitate and contact us directly. And another advantage or key selling point, storage is on your side. From our licensing model point of view, it doesn't matter how many gigs, how many terabytes customer has. Everything, at the end, everything you see in one place. Thanks to management center application, you have the full access to your customers' security system. You know everything what is going on, and you can react in proper way. And as I said before, just after this meeting, you will receive a few documents, few PDFs with battle cards comparing Xopero to other backup vendors. So it will be huge advantage, huge tip to you, which will definitely help you push Xopero among your customers. Now it's time for a question and answer session. So ask me anything related to commercial aspect of Xopero. I will stay with you for a while just to make sure all questions are answered. And after that, I will say just thank you for your time and thank you for attending in today's session. We will meet during another session. Please be posted about following exact time and date of next webinar. Once again, thank you very much for attending, and please ask me anything. Thank you very much.